You know what I hate about all of this nonsense? You know what I hate about what the ANC is doing? The ANC and the tender mafia is assassinating the best of us. It's assassinating the citizens who love their jobs and who are always doing the right things. The ANC and the tender mafia, they're assassinating the people that love their country and that love their children. You know, fathers, mothers, who are providers for their families. They are not just assassinating, you know, the sex workers and the slave queens and the people that are destroying people's families. No, they are assassinating the citizens who are speaking out and the citizens who are holding them accountable. Everybody who holds the ANC accountable gets assassinated. Anybody who holds the tender mafia accountable gets assassinated in South Africa. Okay, and at this point, I am blaming their voters. At this point, I'm not just blaming the ANC, I am blaming their voters, the people that actually vote for the ANC. They must be held accountable. Guys, me as Siyako-san, me, and as our organization, South Africa will succeed, right? I would like to punish every ANC voter. I would like to hold them accountable. They need to get punished. They need to get arrested. Everybody that votes for the ANC needs to go to jail as well. Because you are voting for an organization that is clearly hell-bent on assassinating all of us. For doing the right thing, for doing our jobs, for protecting our families, for protecting our country against foreigners who are hijacking buildings, foreigners who are selling illegal substances. I mean, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Another thing that I want to say, guys, before I play this video, another thing that I want to say is we, again, as South Africa will succeed, we want to make a donation to DJ Warras' family, okay? We want to make a donation to DJ Warras' family, right? That's what we want to do. We want to make a donation to DJ Warras' family. We want his family to know that your son was a soldier. Your son was brave. Your son stood up for the right thing. You raised a good son. You raised a good son. He stood up for the right thing. Okay, DJ Warras was braver than 90% of all South Africans. He spoke out. Okay. So we would like his family to know that. Okay, and lastly, guys, when you subscribe, please hit the notification bell. It's very important, okay? Please hit the notification bell when you subscribe. It's very important, guys. Okay, cheers. I'm going to play this video just now. Okay, cheers.
I also believe, you know, like it's like you say you're 65, but I don't know if you feel like you're 60. I don't feel like I'm 39. I actually still feel like I've been 31 for the past 10 years. And when I say it jokingly,
I'm in my 30s.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I feel like I can go, but there's nothing I can't do. And I still feel like I've got plenty of time to achieve things that have really only started entering my thoughts in the last 5 years.
So give me an example of what you want to achieve. Tell us a few things.
I'd like to make an impact here in this country. I think, you know, like, I'm not particularly interested in politics. Like, I'm not like that interested in it where it's like, I really have ambitions. I want to serve in the flippin' No. I want to be a
positive influence.
A positive influence on this country. Okay. Because I've been blessed. You know what I mean? I'm famous. I was on TV for many years. I was on radio for many years. Most places that I go, somebody recognizes me.
You speak every language.
I've literally got this whole new generation of people who recognize me from TikTok. So people
I'm a fan.
Thank you,
Look
sir.
how much trouble you're in.
Right? People will come and they'll be like, hey, you're that guy on TikTok. Yeah. And sometimes it'll be a 65-year-old Bali from Bloemfontein, or it'll be a 16-year-old boy at the garage. They'll be like, hi, sir, how are you? I see your TikToks. And then they engage me and ask me questions about the stuff that I said, which means these people are watching the whole clip or the full interview. So it's having an impact. And I'd like that impact to actually yield some sort of results. I don't just want to be famous for nothing so that I can continue my horizontal vices. I'd like to also be famous like in a way where it's like some of the things that I'm invited to and some of the people that I'm speaking to actually want to put their money, their time, their effort, their energy where their mouth is. You know what I mean? Because I had a meeting with Bali. He's a very influential Bali with lots of money. and he's had a long and successful life, right? Owns a lot of property in the Johannesburg CBD, very passionate about the turnaround of the Johannesburg CBD. And he said to me, I'm old. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be around for much longer. But all of this money that I have, if I can give this money to something that is going to turn the city around, then I will rest easy, because this is the city that made me.
Correct.
And to see it turned into a shithole, it's not going to go down well, you know? You had that other toppy who bought Kuro.
Yes.
He spent like 7 billion or something on Kuro in order to provide free schooling for those deserving of it. Now that is the type of impact you want to have. And I'd like to be there. I don't have the billions, but like I said, I'm young enough. But I'm young enough to do the work, you know? And something I'm passionate about is taking back Johannesburg CBD. I think that allows.
Are you going to get behind Gogo Helen?
I don't know if Gogo Helen is the horse that I would back.
Is there another horse?
I would, honestly speaking, the only horse that has proven to me he can and will do what it takes in that city is Herman Mashaba. He had a run. When he started doing what was going to make the impact, they said he's xenophobic. And at the time, we were hurt by words. That shit is over. Now people, well, I don't give a what you think you can say. I'm racist, sexist, misogynist. Call me whatever. I couldn't give a damn. Because I'm about how are we getting the work done. Things fixed. And when Herman Mashaba came in and he was like, we need to do something about the amount of illegal foreigners that are invading our cities and the degradation in the city. And these NGOs are working against us because their sustenance, in order to sustain their business model, they need the place to be a shithole. That's how they raise money.
Isn't that terrible?
It is absolutely shocking.
And they get money from Open Society and
that's it. Remember when Trump cut USAID?
Yeah.
And everybody got angry?
Yeah.
Even though he cut it equally to everybody.
Boom.
That's it. They were like, oh, he hates South Africa. He's cutting our aid. I'm like, he cut $40 million in funding for condoms in Mozambique. Bet you Trump hasn't even given Mozambique a second thought, but he's not sending $40 million worth of condoms. It's more condoms than there are men in Mozambique. What the
What's going
because
on?
USAID was a massive slush fund.
Yeah, complete
Monies
scam.
were being sent
Complete
all
scam.
over the world. That's it. And we have a similar thing in the CBD. You will try to do something in a building where you're like, okay, these people are not paying rent. The building is wasting away here because maintenance needs to be done. If we are to get in, do the maintenance and fix the buildings, people need to get out. If I give that example, I'll have 10 lawyers there within an hour telling me they can't move these people unless I can provide alternate accommodation. Boss, everyone comes from somewhere. Go back there. There's so many people in a lot of these buildings that are genuine, hardworking people who just want a safe place to stay. They want to get to work and back. They want to raise their children, put them in school, build something for themselves back home where they come from. These are the people you meet. And they are like 85, 90% of the people. But there's that 10% that don't want progress to happen. And I think Herman is the horse that I would back to do that because he did it before and unfortunately was stopped in his tracks by people with an agenda.
Whatever, yeah.